Hey guys, this is Rakesh Talreja and I welcome you to Byju's Exam Prep. Yes guys, some days back I uploaded a general aptitude sample question paper for the upcoming ISRO 2023 examination, right? And after that particular video, a lot of students commented and messaged me personally as well ki, these sessions are helping the students. So that is why this is the sample question paper 2. Okay, and because it is a sample question paper, it should follow the ISRO ISRO pattern, and we all know that in the ISRO upcoming 2023 examination, first of all, for the first time ISRO has introduced general aptitude. Otherwise it was mostly technical oriented with engineering maths question, but this time first time they have introduced the aptitude, and the pattern is 15 questions for 20 marks. So I'm going to cover those 15 questions for weightage of 20 marks. Now very clear how it is 20 marks. Okay, that pattern and all I have explained you in the earlier sessions as well. Okay, but we know how it is 20 marks. Every question will be getting plus 4/3. So little awkward here. Okay, little awkward sort of marking is there. Every question will be plus 4/3. That is how it is 20. And very important in the general aptitude, no negative marking. They have put negative marking in the technical portion, but in the general aptitude, no negative marking. So 15 questions, each plus 1/3, no negative marking if you get it wrong. Okay, and all questions will be MCQ in nature. Let's get started quickly without wasting time. The 15 questions, right? And the 15 questions are categorized into different parts of reasoning. Okay, that is for example, numerical reasoning, which we all call it as like data interpretation, right? Or it could be abstract or diagrammatic reasoning, which is mostly based on the figures based question. It could be as simple as the basic logical reasoning questions. So different varieties of reasoning they have put. Okay, and let's see the questions combining from all of these categories. The first one here, right? I'll again tell anyways, not clear, anybody not clear about the pattern. Anybody not clear about the pattern? I've uploaded the videos on pattern completely. Okay, here I directly want to start the question because it is a sample question paper. Okay, also guys, what you can do is one small suggestion, because it is like a paper and every question I told you can get you plus 4/3. Whenever I present a question, just pause the video momentarily and try to solve on your own. Okay, like this is the first question, try to solve on your own. When you solve it, okay, then resume the video and watch the answer. If it matches with me, plus 4/3. If you don't get the correct answer, then you can look into the solution that I'm describing you. Okay, like that, keep doing for every question so that at the end, okay, you will be able to see your total marks. Okay, so let's get started guys. In a certain code language, coding and decoding, basic logical reasoning topic. Okay, Liu Ya Si Unaku, just some random code has been given, means she is eating apple. Okay, Liu Tepo Kua means she sells toys, and Suli Me Sejo means I like apples. Which word in the language means she and apple? So these will be the techniques is to relate common words. Say for example, in the first two, what is something that I'm able to see common is Liu. Okay, is Liu. And what does it mean? She's eating apple and she sells toys. So what is the word, English word that is common is she. Okay, so definitely she, the code word for she is Liu. Okay, the code word for she is Liu, as they're in the options as well. Now next one is what else is common? Now yeah, you can look into this first and third. Okay, you can look into the first and third part, and in the first and third I can say the common word is Sejo. And what is common here? She's eating apples, I like apples. So apples is the common letter, English letter. Okay, so apples, the code word for apple should be, okay, that is Sejo. Okay, and that means my correct answer is option number C. Hope you have got it correct. Very simple question. Okay, next one, again sort of coding. Okay, it's a sort of coding, but coding on operators. Okay, that if divide would mean plus, if plus means minus, if minus means into, and into means divide, then what should be the value of this expression? So we can go forward for this quickly, right? 14, now minus means into, so wherever minus I'll replace by into. Okay, minus would mean into. Let me write down the operators first. Into would mean divide, divide would mean how much? Plus, divide means plus, and plus actually means minus. Okay, so I have 14, now into 4, divide by 7, plus of 12, minus 8, right? So this is like 14 into 4/7, divide 4/7, and plus 12 minus 8, 12 minus 8 is 4. So this part is cancelled with 2, 2 4s are 8, 8 plus 4, my answer should be 12. My answer should be 12. Okay, correct answer is C. That's it. Some of the questions will be of this level only, simple, some little bit tricky. So we'll talk about all of this because the time per question, as you all know, in the ISRO exam is not much. Okay, total 95 questions are there, including technical, 80 technical, 15 aptitude, and the total time is 2 hours, 120 minutes. Third question for all of you. This is again a code, but this is actually a blood relation question, coding on bloods. okay, on the blood relation. Read the information carefully and give the answer to the following questions. Here it is. If A plus B means A is the father of B, A minus B means A is the mother, etc. Some codes are given: A divided by B, A into B, and A% B. Okay, what you're interested in? You are interested in finding this expression, that is P plus of Q plus of R divided by S. Now plus means what? A is the father of B. So P plus Q. P plus Q means, I'll draw the tree here only. Family tree is the method you all know is the best one to solve it up. Okay, P plus Q. P is the father of Q, and father would mean male. Okay, P plus Q. This is P plus Q. Then similarly Q plus R. Plus means father. So Q is the father. That means Q is also male. Father of what? Father of R. R percent is. What is percent? Son. Percent means son. So R is the son of B. R is also son, means male, but son of B. R is already the son of Q. So how it can be the son of? How it can be the son of S? That means Q and S. That means Q and S will be married to each other, and that is how S will become a female. That is how actually S will become a female. Okay. So now this is the family tree. Now can I ask, how is P related to S? How is P related to S? Now Q and S are married, and P is the father of S. P is the father of Q. So P becomes the father-in-law of S. P becomes the father-in-law of S, right? No grandfather, no granddaughter, no father. It's none of these. It's father-in-law actually. It's father-in-law. I'll write it here separately. P is the father-in-law of the given person, that is S. Clear everybody? This was the third question. Expected blood relation, very expected topic in the reasoning. Okay, the next one, number 4, is here for you. During the past years, Jim saw more movies than Sam. Okay, Sam saw fewer movies than Dan. Okay, and Dan saw more movies than Jim. If the two statements are true, what about the third statement? Means you have to assume the first two to be true. It's a basic arrangement question. Okay, the first two to be true. Okay, during the past years, Jim saw more movies than Sam. Okay, Jim saw more movies than Sam. So Jim is leading. Okay, Sam saw fewer movies. Fewer means less than Dan. Okay, so if I combine these two, I can say that Sam is less than Jim, and Sam is also less than Dan. Okay, right. Now, can I compare Dan and Jim? Okay, what is sure is Sim, what is the lowest? Sim will be at the lowest, but S is less than J, also less than D. Okay, can I compare J and D? Maybe J is greater, maybe D is greater. Anything is possible. S less than J, less than D, or S less than D, less than J. What is sure is S will be the first, S will be smallest. Okay, but whether J first or D first, it is not decided. Okay, so Dan saw more movies than Jim, not sure. Okay, this is like not sure. This is not sure, and that is why I will choose the answer is C. Okay, uncertain. Okay, the third statement is uncertain. We cannot call it as true, we cannot call it as false also. It is maybe or may not be, both the ways. So it is uncertain. Clear everybody? Okay guys, fifth question ready for you. A family went out for a walk. Again, arrangement question which are very much expected in any reasoning paper. Okay, a family went out for a walk. Daughter walked before the father. Okay, daughter walked before the father. So let's say they are walking in this direction. Daughter is before the father. That is very much sure. Okay, son was walking behind the mother. Okay, and ahead of father. Okay, the son was walking behind the mother. Okay, exactly behind the mother and ahead of father. Ahead of father, and daughter walked before the father. Okay, daughter will also come somewhere here. Okay, daughter will also come somewhere here. Maybe not exactly at the front. Okay, but daughter walked before the father. Okay, and the son was walking behind the mother. Okay, son was walking behind the mother. But where is the daughter? Where is the daughter? That is not certain. Okay, that is not certain. Okay, so it could be daughter here, or again mother, son, daughter, father. Okay, okay. But what is the question? Who walked at the last? In both the situation, in either of the situation, father is at the last. Okay, father is at the last. Okay, father is at the last. Because daughter is also before the father. Okay, and son was walking behind the mother and ahead of father. Okay, so eventually father is behind all. Okay, eventually father is behind all. That is clear. So correct answer is C. That is the father. Sixth question ready for you. Okay, now this is an arrangement question given on inequalities. Okay, two inequalities are given. Okay, some statements and two conclusions are given. You have to decide which of the conclusion logically follow according to the given statement. The statement here in the form of inequalities. Okay, so what is those inequalities? Let me write down here. Okay, G is greater than E. Let me actually write it separately so that we can solve. G greater than E, less than A, less than L, and the second one that is given to me is S is less than E, S is less than E, greater than M. Okay, so what is the arrangement that I am able to make here? Dekho, E less than A, less than L, that is very much clear. Okay, E is less than A, less than L, less than L. तो अगर increasing order बना है, okay, E A L, okay, but G is greater than E. अच्छा, E is also, यहाँ से समझ में आया, E is greater than S, also greater than M. Okay, so here S or M will come, but whether S first or M first we can't decide. ठीक है, यहाँ से ये समझ में आ रहा है ना, look into this. Right, E is less than S. Right, sorry, not less than, I mean greater than. E is greater than S, also E is greater than M. Okay, so E will be ahead, but whether S or M can be any combination. Okay, also E is less than G also. Right, अच्छा, तो G also will come down. देखो, E less than A, less than L, sorry, E is greater than G. Okay, E is greater than G, correct. So E will be ahead of G also. So there will be G also below. Okay, where will be G below? Okay, so we can't decide any of these things. So let me put it this way. Right, S, M and G. S, M and G. ठीक है, S, sorry, E is less than G. That's what, yeah. E is less than G. So S or M to hoga. E will be less than G, but where is G that I can't decide. E less than A, less than L. Okay, and E is also less than G. Okay, E is also less than G. So where is G? Okay, okay, where is G? I can only say that. Right, ये था A, ये था L. Right, where is G? Somewhere here G will be there. Somewhere here G will be there. Okay, but exactly I can't say. Now conclusions क्या है? Okay, L less than G. Is that valid? L less than G. Maybe or may not be. That's what I'm telling now. Where is G? That is not decided. Right, it may be here, it may be between, it may be at the top. So I can't conclude whether L is less than G. Okay, can't decide. Okay, it may be only. Okay, it may be only L greater than S. L greater than S, that is clear conclude, because L is above E and S is below E. Okay, S is below E. Okay, so definitely, acha, these two are not on the same level. I'm just telling they are below E. Okay, understand the feelings. So L less than, L greater than S. Yes, this is clearly concluded. Okay, so only conclusion 2 follows. Only conclusion 2 follows. So it is a good question, which is also logical deduction, but with arrangement. Okay, normally you expect the logical deduction question like syllogism and all, but this is on arrangements and then deciding as per the given statement which conclusion follows in terms of inequality. Okay, okay Ji. Next one. Okay, this is a proper syllogism question now. Okay, given 2 statements, given 3 statements, you have to decide out of the 2 statements which is correct. 1 correct, 2 correct, none correct, both correct. ये देखना पड़ेगा हमें. ठीक है? Right, so you are given 3 statements. Okay, followed by 2 conclusions. Okay, now you have to take the given statements to be true, even if they seem to be at variance from the commonly known facts. From the commonly known facts. Okay, whether, you know, some chess is ball, whether you assume it, whether you really see that whether in physical world it is true or not, you don't have to think that way. It is given means it is true. All golf is chess looks like some random statement, but whatever given is true. Don't apply your own logic here. Okay, that is what I want to explain you. Okay, read the conclusions and then decide which of the conclusions logically follows. Now the best method here is, I've taught you several times syllogism. Okay, very important topic, not only for ISRO, for every competitive exam where aptitude is there, including GATE as well. A lot of questions are being produced from syllogism as well, and the best method is Venn diagram. If you don't know this syllogism, you can, you know, find my YouTube videos and study syllogism. Very important for all exam. All golf is chess. Right, when I say all golf is chess, so say this is chess, okay, and all of the golf is chess, means golf is inside chess. Okay, all of the golf, see now, this is all of the golf, if you place it inside chess, means all of them is chess also. All of them is chess also. Next आ जाएंगे, some chess is ball. Okay, this is chess, these are so many chess, some of them like this, some of them is ball. Okay, so some means some common. Next, no ball is net. No ball is net means they don't have anything in common. They will be totally separate. So no ball is net. So net will be separate. Now net will be separate from ball. I don't say it is only on the right side. You can place the net here as well. Okay, right. You can place the net here as well. These are two options for net. Okay, you can place it maybe common with golf and chess, okay, or maybe uncommon with everything, because it is not given the relation of net with golf and chess, so I can take anything. What is given is net and ball will not be common, that I have ensured. Okay, that I have ensured. Clear? So yeah, these are the two options for the net. Now, as per this Venn diagram, which conclusion will follow? No, golf is net. No, that's what I tell you, na. Net may be on the right side, then it is not common with golf. Net may be on the other side also, then it has common with golf. So this statement has a maybe probability, maybe chance. It may be, it may not be. And dear, maybe is never a conclusion. If you get maybe, you can't conclude. Okay. Next, some chess is not net. Some chess is not net. Okay, देखो, definitely some chess is ball. Some of the chess is ball, and at least this portion cannot be common with net because no ball is net. So some chess is not net. That is true. That is true. Yes, this is definitely concluded. This is definitely concluded. The only statement number 2 follows. Only the statement number 2 follows. Clear, everybody? Okay, we're done with the 7th. Moving ahead to the 8th. Hope you're scoring good. And at least if you're learning. Now, this is a data sufficiency question. Right. The question given below has few statements along with it. Okay. You have to decide which of the given statement is or are sufficient or necessary for answering the question and mark your answer accordingly. What is the question? What is P's position from the right end in a row of 30 students? See, actually, you don't have to answer me what is P position. But suppose you are trying to solve a problem. There is a problem statement. What is P's position from the right hand? Okay, to solve the problem, which of the two statements is required for you? Okay, maybe one, maybe two, yeah, both are together required. Yeah, even if you take together, nothing is solved. What is the situation? Okay, so let's see. P is third. Agar if I talk about statement number 1, if I draw the problem, if I draw the statement number 1, P is third to the right of Q, who is 12th from the right end. Who is 12th from the right end? Okay, suppose this is left, this is the right hand. Okay, and what is given? Q, who is 12th from the right hand. So this is the first right. Okay, so 12th from the right hand. Acha, this is first right, to left will be 30th because total 30 hai. Okay, who is here? Q. Okay, Q, who is 12th from the right hand, and P is third to the right of Q. P is third to the right. So 1, 2, 3. So that will be 9, and P is third. So yes, I am able to say the position of P from the right hand. From the right hand, the position of P is 9. Don't tell me the answer whether it is 9 or 9D. But yes, are you able to get the answer? Yes. That means statement 1 is sufficient. What about 2 also? Okay, because एक option है, okay, that either statement 1 or statement 2 alone can also be sufficient. Okay, 1 also can help you, 2 also can help you individually. So, okay, at least 1 is helping you. Okay, what about the second? R is 14th from the right hand of the row. Okay, so let me draw this statement number 2 separately. Let me draw this separately. Okay, once again considering this to be 1 and 30 from the right hand. Kya bola hai? Okay, R is 14th from the right hand of the row. Right, R is 14th from the right hand of the row. Okay, and there are 8 students between R and P. There are 8 students between R and P. But 8 students between R and P. Okay, so maybe P is here or maybe P is here. Because in which direction P is there, you can't decide. You can't decide here actually. Okay? You can't decide here. So second statement alone cannot be sufficient. Second statement can never tell you. So what is the correct answer? It is A. The data in statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question. I don't need the help of anybody else in the world. If I have the statement 1, I am able to solve it alone. I am able to solve it alone. Right? Okay, so there are 2 cases of P. In the second case, that is why you can't decide the value of P. Clear, everybody? Then this is what is data sufficiency case. Next one, dear, 9th one. Okay, good. Arrangement and mapping. This is a good question. It's arrangement and mapping combined. Okay, why it is mapping I will tell you. Because there are 4 people standing in a line facing you. Okay, and they are Rahul, Matthew, Seema and Lohit. One is an engineer, one is a doctor, one a teacher and another a dancer. But who is teacher, who is dancer, not known. That is what mapping. You also have to map. 4 persons and 4 professions are given. Okay. Now also their arrangements will be given. You are told that Mohit is not standing next to Seema. There are 2 people standing between Lohit and engineer. Acha ji. There are 2 people between Lohit and engineer. Pay attention. There are only 4 people. Okay. यहाँ से ये conclude होता है. There are 4 people between Lohit and engineer, and out of 4, there are 2 in between. That means the Lohit and engineer should be at the corner. Then only 2 can come in between. They should be at the corner. Okay, so Lohit dash dash engineer. Okay, that is very much sure ki Lohit an engineer at the boundaries, but Lohit is actually the name of person and engineer is a profession. Okay, we have to find the mapping. Okay, so I will write down the person and the profession. The first person I have solved is Lohit is at one of the end. Okay, right. Suppose they are facing this direction. Okay, they are facing you. Okay, suppose you are here. Okay, and okay, and dash. Okay, there are 4 persons. Okay, and there are 4 professions. But I know engineer will be at the last. Yaha engineer aa gaya. At least one thing we have got. Okay, now Matthew is not standing next to Seema. Matthew is not standing next to Seema. Now Matthew and Seema are names. Dekho, this is the first clue I have taken, and now let me mark it as second. Okay, let me mark it as second clue actually. It is random clues given, but for me what is helping? How this is helping? Matthew is not standing next to Seema. Okay, Matthew is not standing next to Seema. Okay, matlab they are not adjacent to each other. Okay, so that means Matthew and Seema cannot be here. First is already occupied, and Matthew and Seema cannot be here together. So that means Matthew and Seema is at the second and fourth. But who is second, who is fourth, wo pata karenge, right? Okay, so Matthew and Seema, right, is at position number 2 or position number 4? 2 or 4. Okay, 2 or 4, that is clear. Rahul is not a doctor. Okay, we will see when we can use this. Teacher and dancer are standing next to each other. Okay, ye bhi dekhenge. Seema is turning to her right to speak to the doctor. Okay, standing next to her. Seema is turning to her right to speak to the doctor standing next to her. Acha, it is very clear Matthew and Seema are at 2 and 4. Lohit is at first. Okay, so who is the only guy left? Okay, who is the only guy left? So that means Rahul is at third. Okay, Rahul is at third. That is clear, na? Rahul will be at third. So let me make the Rahul come here. Let me make the Rahul come here. Let me make the Rahul come up here. Seema is turning to her right to speak to the doctor standing next to her. Where can be Seema? 2 or 4. Take care. Now suppose this is Seema. Seema, now everybody is facing you like this. Okay. Seema turning to the right. Rahul bhai ki taraf dekhte hue. Seema turning to the right to speak to the doctor standing next to her. But Rahul is not a doctor. Rahul is not a doctor means Seema cannot come here. So now my problem is solved. Seema will come up here. She is turning to her right to see the doctor. So Lohit is doctor. And of course, who is left? Matthew. What was your question? Who is the engineer? Now my problem is solved. Who is the engineer? Right. Who is the engineer? Matthew is the engineer. Matthew is the engineer. Okay. Matthew is the engineer. Correct answer is D. That mapping. Okay. Right. So, I have used in this sequence, okay, I have used this as third, and then I have used this as fourth, and teacher and dancer are standing next to each other. Of course, teacher and dancer will be next. Acha, but who is teacher, who is dancer? That cannot be deduced, and they are not asking also, right? Okay, here it's going to be teacher or dancer. We can't decide. Okay, we can't decide the profession of Seema and Rahul. Okay, that's it, done. This was a good question. Okay, mapping and arrangement, and this was the 9th question. We have the 10th question ready for all of you. Numerical reasoning comes a data interpretation. As a data interpretation, okay, there is a production unit for the manufacturing of COVID-19 vaccine started by company X in January month. Okay, there are 40,000 units of vaccine manufactured in January. The data given below presents the increase in production in percentage in various months from the previous month. Okay, suppose look into this. Okay, in February, this is February, they show 30%. 30% increase with respect to what? With respect to January, and in January there are 40,000 units. Okay, right. What is the ratio of number of vaccines manufactured in March and May? In March and May. In March and May. See what is given? 40,000 in January. Okay. Now in March and May. So how much will be in March? Okay. So March, first there will be an increment in February. Okay. That is 40,000. How much increment in February? Okay. 30%. 30% means 1.3. Because if a quantity increases by 30%, it becomes 130%. Originally it was 100% of its own. So 30% से increase हुआ means 130%. 130 by 100 is 1.3. This is up to February. Okay. And then there will be an increase over it because every percentage is of the previous value. So till February you have 40,000 into 1 by 1.3. Okay. And then you will get directly 1.5 into March. Okay. Similarly in May. Directly let's find out what is March and May. No need to write down for every month individually. For May, don't calculate this right now, because that calculation will not be required. For May, first I calculate February के लिए into 1 by 3, March के लिए into 1.3. Now, after March, April we saw 40% growth, so net value will be 140%, that is 1.4. And in May, we have a 60% increment, so 1.6. Okay, what is the ratio of the March to May? So when you take the ratio, 40,000 into 1.3 into 1.5 will be cancelled. Isn't it? 40,000 into 1.3 into 1.5 dear is cancelled. I am only left with 1 upon 1.4 and 1.3, 1.6 multiply by 10, 100. So this is 100 divided by 14 into the 6. Okay, 2 se cancel kare, 2 to the 4 se cancel kare, so 25. Then this is 7 and 8. So 25 is divided by 56. 25 is divided by 56. Yes dear, answer is D. The very, very correct answer is going to be D. 25 is to 56. Okay. So we're done with the 10 questions. Moving ahead to the next, 11th one ready for you. Okay, 11th one ready for you. The given below pie chart shows the percentage distribution of total voters in 6 different cities A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. What is the total number of votes? 66,000. What is the total number of voters? 66,000. The given below table shows the percentage distribution of female voters, okay, in 6 different cities. Okay, so this is total number of voters and then how many are female percentage, that is separately mentioned in table. So it's a combination of pie chart and table. Okay, what is the difference between male voters in city C and the female voters in city A? Okay, male in city C, female voters in city A. Chaliye, so let's solve it up. Let us come to city A. Okay, and city A mein kya chahiye? For city A you need the female voters. Okay, female voters in city A 40%. Okay, 40% of how much? 40% of the voters of, देखो ये तो हो गया 40%. Okay, but 40% of what? 40% of the voters of the city A, and city A means this blue one. इसको highlight करे, this one. Okay, this one. This is 20%. Okay, this is 20%. Okay, this is 20%. So 40% of 20% of the total voters. Okay, and how much is total voters? Ye given is 66,000. Okay, okay, 20% of 66,000. Calculations, okay, will be like 40% is 0.4 of 20%, or 20% is 0.2 into 66,000. At the end, we will do the calculation. Okay, now let us come to the male voters. Okay, but of which city? Okay, I want to talk about the city C. Have a look into question again. Okay, male voters in the city C I want to look. Okay, male voters in the city C. Male voters of the city C. So how many will be the male voters? See now, what you are given is, please pay attention. Okay, for city C you know that female voters 20%. Okay, so how many will be male? 80%, na? How many will be male? 80%. Okay, so male voters 80% of city C ka total. So city C means 1, 2, 3, this gray one, this is 18%. Okay, this one is 18% here, right? So of 18% of the total voters, which is 66,000, out of 66,000, 18% belong to city C, and in the city C 80% are males because 20% were females. Done, na? Okay, so this will be 0.8 into 0.18, 0.8 into 0.18 into 66,000. Okay, now you are looking for the difference between them. Okay, now you are looking for the difference between male voters in city C. Pehle male voters aayega. Okay, so that is 0.8 into 0.18 of 66,000 minus 66,000 will be common only, minus 0.4 into 0.2 is multiplied by 66,000. Okay, ultimately it's going to be a simple calculation, but let me write down the answer here quickly. Yeah, you can do it up manually. It's going to be simple only. Yeah, this one is 4224. Okay, right now I've done it quickly. 4224 is the answer. Everybody that is turning up. 4224, yes, I have the option A. Done. I have the option number A, 4224, and this is done. This is done. Moving ahead to the 12th question, straight in front of you. Now some questions from diagrammatic and abstract reasoning. That is all figure based. Okay, find out which of the figures 1, 2, 3, 4 can be formed from the pieces given in figure X. From the pieces given in the figure X. Okay, when these pieces anyhow, somehow, maybe you use it directly or by some rotation, when you form a solid figure, which of the options can be matched? Which of the options can be matched? Just deep thought into the 4 pictures you gave. Okay, in 10 seconds you will realize. Look into this bigger portion. Okay, look into this bigger portion. I'll highlight for you separately. Look into this. Is that what we have? Correct. Is that what we have? Okay, it is just slightly rotated. Okay, this one is slightly rotated. So what I will do is I'll keep drawing this separately also. This is one. This is the one bigger piece. Now this is a triangle. Okay, thoda sa rotate karke. So this is the triangle. Okay, and next, okay, is this trapezium portion, which will clearly fit up here. Clear? And you get the figure 1 that is totally built. The figure 1 that is totally built. Okay, that is option number A. Option number A. Done hai ji. This was 12th one. 31. Choose which one of the option best fits the missing symbol. Best fits the missing symbol. Okay. Guys, just look into pictures. I told you, pause the video, look into pictures, analyze deeply, and you'll get the answer. Mostly these questions are simple nature. A basic analysis and observation is required. Okay, so again I'm repeating, you can pause up the video and you can solve it up. Now let me have a look into this. Okay, usually when the figure is, in size it is becoming large, so counting can really help you. So what is the count here? Okay, there are 3 boxes here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes here. Okay, 5 plus 4, 9 boxes here. Okay, 5, 5, 2, 12 boxes here. Okay, 5, 5, 5, 15 here. Okay, so definitely it's a pattern, it's a AP pattern. Okay, 3, 3, 3 ka increment hai. So whatever is the figure here, there should be 18 boxes here. 18 boxes. Now all of the options have 18 boxes because 5, 5, 5 and 3. All of the options have 18 boxes. Now how to identify? Everything has 18 boxes. Okay, now look into the number of crosses. Okay, number of crosses. Here it is 1. Here it is 2 crosses. Okay, third picture mein 1, 2, 3, 3 crosses. Fourth picture 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 cross. Fifth picture has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 crosses. So sixth picture will have 6 crosses. That is also a pattern. Okay, it will have 6 crosses. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. Yahan pe 4 hai. Here it is 5. Here it is 7. So only option number A, isn't it? Only option number A is matching up. Only the option number A is matching up. That is now obtained. Okay, with the 6. Now you can even see the pattern. Okay, now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 21. Okay, next should be 21. 18 ke baad 21 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cross. Next you will see 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 8 crosses. Next you should be see 9 crosses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 crosses. And you can be assured your working is correct. 14th question ready for you. Okay, 14th question ready for you. Have a look into this. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 figures are given. They may be having some pattern and you have to find out the value of this question mark. I'll highlight this more. Okay, that means the next figure. One thing is very clear. Again, you can pause and solve. Okay, look at the center. It's the orange square, but solid hollow. Solid hollow. Okay, इस pattern को देखेंगे. Right, solid hollow, solid hollow. So you should have. Okay, I'll call this as hollow. Okay, and I'll sorry, reverse बोल दिया. This is solid, मतलब it is filled internally also. Okay, and this is hollow. Okay, so solids and hollows. So what is going to be next? What is going to be next is again solid. Okay, यहाँ पे solid होना चाहिए. So definitely this is wrong. Definitely D is wrong. Now out of ABC, let's look into this black dot pattern. Let's look into the black dot pattern. Dear, let's look into the black dot pattern. अच्छा, black यहाँ पे दिखेगा नहीं. So let me use some another color for black. Okay. Suppose you are using it for the black dot pattern. Okay, let's call it as black. Okay, so first picture, okay, it goes here, right? Ye raha first. Then second, it goes here. Third picture, it goes to the third corner. Fourth, it goes to the fourth corner. So it is moving. It is moving in what direction? Clockwise direction. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the clockwise direction. So next, okay, it is again going to come here. After fourth, the first position, it will come to the beginning first position only. That means it is C or D, but D is already correct. D is already correct. So what is the option left? What is the option left? Is C. C is the correct answer, dear. C is the very correct answer. Now, you can also try to match up with this blue dot pattern, but answer is matched, so no need to put more efforts. Correct answer is C. That's it. Okay. 15th. The last question of the sample paper 2 ISRO, again based on the figure. This is a good one. Okay, there's so many operations and translations on the figures applied. So there are some operations given with the symbol. Okay, this symbol means 90-degree rotation clockwise. This means replace something, change the shade, swap the shade. Some operations are given. Okay. And then there is a missing original figure. Okay. 3 operations are applied and the final result is given to you. So you have to actually think reverse. Okay, 3 consecutive operations are applied to a missing figure and the end product is given to you. Okay, what should be the missing figure? So we have to actually solve it reverse now. We have to actually solve it reverse. Okay, we go back. Okay, so this operation applied is known as rotate 90-degree clockwise to the previous, whatever would be the previous figure here. Whatever would be the previous figure here, na, it has been 90-degree rotated clockwise and then this is formed. So if you go back, you have to rotate anti-clockwise. Okay, you have to rotate anti-clockwise. So first is what? Rotate 90-degree anti-clockwise. Okay, but this is a circle, closed figure. However you rotate, looks same. This is the solid circle. Okay, so this also, even if I fill it, this also will look like same. Isko pura fill kar deta hu na. I have that color option here. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is also solid. And now this one, 90-degree anti-clockwise. Okay, anti-clockwise. And it is again filled. Okay, it is also solid. It is also solid. Clear, everybody? Okay, now let's go reverse. Reverse. Next is this 2 parallel lines. So replace first position with the circle. Okay, replace the first position with the circle. Okay. Now, whatever would be the previous figure, I don't know, but that would be replaced with circle and then I get that. I'm solving reverse. Okay. So, after second, okay, these 2 will remain as it is. Dekho, these 2 will be as, oh, isko close karna padega. Okay. But there would be some figure here which I can't say right now. There would be some figure here which I can't say right now, but that has been replaced with the circle. Okay, acha, in this example, it was a solid figure, so solid circle. Okay, but here it is a hollow circle. Okay, here it is a hollow circle. So I can say that here, what you should have here, you should have some hollow shape. But what is the shape? That you can't say. Okay, because that shape has been replaced and you got a circle. Okay, so you can't say right now. We will see workout. And now the third reverse step. What is the third reverse step? Okay, this symbol, swap the shade first and third position. Example be given hai. Okay, first is solid, second is hollow. Here becomes first solid and second, first solid, second hollow, first hollow, second solid. इस तरीके से swap हुआ है. Okay, the shape remains same, square remains square and this symbol remains symbol. Okay, but the swaps of shade has been occurred. That means, okay, so that means now when I complete this, first and third का shade swap करना है. Okay, first and third का only जो है shade को swap करना है. So now this question mark will remain question mark. This circle would be remaining circle, the solid circle only. Okay, but this symbol will now become hollow. It was solid, now it becomes hollow, and whatever the shape here, dear, whatever the shape here, okay, will now be solid. Will now be solid. Okay, because earlier it was hollow, now it should be solid. Now, can I match the options? Can I match the options? Yes, I can match option number A very clearly. See, okay, solid circle, okay, hollow zigzag, okay, and then some solid shape that is coming to be triangle. Okay, that is coming to be triangle. Option number C. Option number C. Very good, beautiful question. Okay, very good, beautiful question. ठीक है जी, done है. This was the 15 questions. Now what you have to do is, I hope you have followed all the questions. What you have to do is, okay, evaluate your score. Where do you stand right now? Okay, and it's a request, do mention in the comment box. Okay, so that you can also see how others are scoring, and also I can analyze where you're going right now. And if you need more such sample papers, you can let me know again in the comment box. Okay, or you can message me on Telegram personally, like after the first sample paper students told me. So if you want, again write in the comment box or message me personally on Telegram, okay, whether this sample paper is helping you, or if you want any other type of session, do let me know so that I can plan accordingly as per the students' demand. That's it from my side, guys. Bye bye. Okay, you saw this as a recorded video. This was not live because the intent is to have a continuous question answer discussion, because in live a lot of extra time sometimes spent. Okay, so this is I think a good important session, sample paper. So I wanted a continuous question answer discussion. That is why I recorded and uploaded for you on the channel. Okay, and now if you have any doubts, comment box is there for you. Okay, comment box, I'll be active in the comment box, or you would be in the Telegram as well. That's it from my side. Bye bye. Thank you. Stay safe and take care of yourself. All the best. Keep preparing hard for ISRO and other exams also, like HAL, GATE. And guys, this was definitely ISRO sample paper, but no doubt it is going to help you in HAL also, because HAL has the reasoning element. It is going to help you for GATE, ESE, everywhere. Right? Everywhere. Okay, so keep preparing hard and keep practicing such questions. And also at the end, do not forget to like the session if you have enjoyed solving these 15 questions. Put your attendance by hitting the like button. Bye bye. Thank you.